Okay, let me cut this.
So we were talking about the ruler leaders. Does anybody have any questions? We're going to kind of just go along here while you're eating. I'm okay with that because I'm an exhorter. I'm good with people doing stuff.
That's not happening, by the way.
Huh?
That's not happening.
What?
What she is saying.
Yeah, I know. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So did you see how I addressed it?
Oh, no, did you
Yeah.
answer it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay.
So anyways, does anybody have any questions concerning the ruler leader? No? No one? How about you, Kayla? You got a question about the ruler leader? Okay. She doesn't know either. All right. Genesis 1:24 through 31, the sixth day of creation. And God said, let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, the livestock, the creatures that move along the ground, and the wild animals, each according to its kind. And it was so. And God made the wild animals according to their kind, and the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kind. And God saw that it was good. And then God said, let us make mankind in our image and in our likeness, so that they may rule over, so that they may what? Rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air and the sky, over the livestock and of the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground. So God created mankind in his own image. And in the image of God he created them, male and female he created them, and God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the air of the sky, and over every living creature that moves on the ground. And then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the earth, and every tree that has fruit on it with seed in it. And they will be yours for food. And to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds in the sky, and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that breathes of life in it, has the breath of life in it. I give every green plant for food. And it was so. And God saw all that he had made, and it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. So do you see the ruler leader in the sixth day of creation? Yeah? Because what? Man was made to rule, right? And God made animals and men in the image of his own image. And God, the image of God, man was given. Now the sandwich is kicking in, and he's like, dominion over the animals, and the animals were not food to him until after the flood. And Adam had communicative resources with the animals, and they helped serve Adam expand the kingdom and the prototype of building the kingdom of empire. The ruler possesses spiritual authority and power that causes a literal dominion, an authority and blessing which passes on authority to other people. The blessing will bring about a change in the receiver's life. This shows huge diversity. Rulers are found in every imaginable ministry and project. God always brings a ruler, whether they are wounded or whether they are healthy, they're there. All right? Without walking in integrity, holiness, and righteousness, the ruler cannot walk in freedom. Without freedom, the ruler will not walk in spiritual authority and thereby release spiritual blessing and dominion for the next generation. Testimony. A man was able to pick leaders out of the numerous applicants to the company, and he asked this question of each leader he found. Have you ever had to take a stand alone for anything? Is there any issue of principle or value you hold that are willing to lose your position over? If a man related any situation, spiritual or otherwise, in which he had to stand alone, this character was the leader he was looking for. Mankind resonates to a holy man, a man who is uncompromising in convictions. When the ruler is righteous, others, even unrighteous, will desire to follow him. Does that make sense? Yeah. Holiness, freedom, and generational freedom of sin are central in the birthright of the ruler. So what is essential for the ruler? For them to be in their birthright? Yeah. With your mouths full. Holiness and freedom and generational freedom of sin. In other words, If they're free from sin, pursuing sin in their life, people will follow, as well as holiness. Okay? Anybody tell me what holiness is?
Like Jesus.
Being with God.
Huh?
Being with God.
Set apart. In other words, they set themselves apart from what God has, all right? Mark 1:35 through 39. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up and left the house and went off to a solitary place, where he prayed. Simon and his companions went to look for him, and they found him. And they explained, "Everyone is looking for you." Jesus replied, "Let us go somewhere else, to the nearby villages, so I can preach it there also. That is why I have come." So he traveled throughout Galilee, preaching in the synagogues and driving out demons. Jesus moved on, leaving those who came for healing untouched. It is a huge battlefield for the ruler because he can do a lot of good things, but he must focus on the key thing he is called by God to do. At times, that will require him to give up doing the good things in order to do the key thing. In time management, he must say no to the good things so that he has time to do the better things. It's a hard thing for a ruler leader, because once they get focused on one thing, they want to see it through. They don't want to stop. But many times they miss the bigger blessing because they want to complete that instead of moving on to what God has. Letters to the church in Revelation, churches in Revelation, to the church of Philadelphia. To the angel of the church of Philadelphia write, "These are the words of him who is holy and true, who holds the key of David. What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shuts, no one can open. I know your deeds. See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. I know that you have little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name. I will make those who are of the synagogue of Satan, who claim to be Jews, though they are not, but are liars. I will make them come and fall down at your feet and acknowledge that I have loved you. Since you have kept my commands to endure patiently, I will also keep you from the hour of trial that is going to come on the whole world to test the inhabitants of the earth. I am coming soon. Hold on to what you have, so that no one will take your crown. The one who is victorious will make a pillar in the temple of my God. Never again will they leave it. I will write them on the name of my God and the name of the city of my God and the New Jerusalem, which is coming down out of heaven from my God, and I will also write on them my new name. Whoever has ears, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches." You see ruler leader in the church in Philadelphia. Where do you see it? Huh? In deeds? Okay.
Kept my commands.
I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. I know you have little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied it, and I will make those of the synagogue. No one can shut the door that God opens for the ruler leader. It's that task, okay? Application: ruler leader must walk with righteousness. In verse 9, the ruler leader does not need the affirmation of other people in order to get the job done. When there is trouble, there is a desire within the ruler leader for vindication, but he can wait a very long time for it. All right. Well, there is a desire within the ruler leader for vindication. Nehemiah looked to God for validation and vindication. The ruler leader cannot be recruited by human affirmation because he gets his affirmation from a godly source. Verse 8 says, "I know your works." Right? That's what you said, right? "I have set before you an open door that no one can shut, for you who have little strength, have kept my word and have not denied my name. Christ is affirming his partnership with the ruler leader. The results of the ruler's godly work is disproportionate to the resources. Brilliant administrative skills and excellent planning the ruler will do. This is due to his partnership with God. The opposite, if there's no partnership with God, they do the opposite, all right? As historians write a book in 1910 that records the history of the area of the Asia Minor, when the entire area was overrun by Turks, this was the only church of the 7 that survived and continued to operate from the time of Christ to at least 1910, and presumably until present day. This is a direct result of the promise Christ made to the Church of Philadelphia from verse 10. However, there is a caution to the ruler leader. The ruler leader's excellent ability to do things and the natural ability can cause him to fall short of God's plan. God's heart and desire is to partner with the ruler in the spiritual realm to do supernatural. Remember what I was saying, the healthy ruler leader, if they do things correctly, things will last for generations to come. All right, that's the proof of the Church of Philadelphia, because like I said, it's still there because of the fruit of the ruler leader. All right, that's why, yes, it's good to have a ruler leader on the board, and it's good to have ruler leaders in ministry, because they will help you to become a generational church. Some churches that have been around for many years is because of that ruler leader mentality, that they laid a foundation that could be built upon. There's some churches that are even in this community that were built by that and they're still existing. All right? Lesson 7, mercy. Can we believe that we're on lesson 7?
No way.
Yes.
This is the last one?
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Doing well.
I blew through this thing, man. We are doing good. Lesson 7, mercy. Page 46. If it is to show mercy, do it cheerfully. There's a reason why you have to show mercy cheerfully. Manifestation full of compassion, and therefore the true worshiper. Attraction to and understanding a people in distress. Releases the highest generational blessing in dominion and mercy. I'm going to break right now so people can go move their cars if you need to go move your car. We'll take just a moment break. I'm going to take a moment break. I just thought about that. We better take a break here so people can go move their cars.
I did.
Oh, you did already?
I think they did during lunch. She just forgot.
Oh, well, if it's just Devorah, we'll keep going. Actually, I should probably wait for Devorah because it's mercy gift.
Yes, yes, wait.
You should wait.
Yep.
Don't
I'll-
get it.
All right, Amy, I'll wait. I'm awaiting. Are there any questions concerning the ruler leader in those areas I was talking about? Any comments, concerns while we have this time? Does anybody have any thoughts on what we just got through sharing in the ruler leader? Sometimes, I was also going to say this, sometimes those that are in leadership, if they've been wounded by a ruler leader because they've been imposed upon, are very slow sometimes to allow a ruler leader into a ministry realm as well. It goes both ways. And so it's important that we understand those giftings and celebrate those giftings in each other. So we got to have those in our life, all right? So like in my life, I wasn't a ruler leader, but I grew into that gift. My primary, like I said, my birthright gift is an exhorter. But you can grow into the other gifts. Matter of fact, God wants you to. All right, He wants you to grow in the other giftings. Doesn't mean that you're going to be all of them. All right, but you will know how to operate in them. And if you know how to operate them, you know how to be sensitive to other people as well. My desire to want to have a relationship with other people has caused me to grow into those other gifts because I wanted to know those people. And hanging around them, you take on those attributes and you see the benefit of them. All right? I started becoming a ruler leader because I had to. Had to in ministry. All right. She's wasting my time, man. Time's ticking. 12:30? I'm doing good.
An hour and a half.
Man.
So
Maybe I should slow down just a little bit, because I'm like reading fast. So fast, I'm missing words.
Does anybody want seconds?
Anybody want seconds? I would take some chips, but I can't because I'm speaking. It'd be like flying out my mouth and everything. Weird, right? All right. I guess I could have let you eat lunch actually today. You guys worry me though. You're like, although this is a long one, I'm just gonna let you know this is a long one. Mercy's long.
I just need it.
Is this filming right now? And we're gonna be like, hey, her.